because you do have Invoker and Slark. Like as Rascal mentioned, like the problem is Earthshaker, like you may be getting a little bit greedy about your choice essentially.
It's on the matchup. It used to be very TA favored for a while. Is that still the case with the new and improved Invoker?
Yeah, for Quaswex Invoker, TA should have the last hit advantage.
Speaking of which,
well,
oh
it's
god.
not a 1v1 LP.
MP, it's never a fair fight. Oh, he's got the cold snap, but not even gonna get it off. Fear bludgeons him down with that big old step. Arteezy bottom, so very unlikely he gets the Forev kill unless he's way out of position. Always has that fissure to disengage, and when not, will likely sit far back. But mid lane, there's a smoke. A move forward onto MP. He's gonna die. Oh, just barely gets caught by the rolling boulder, and then they move forward. The Tornado EMP is gonna connect on 3, but they hold him in position with the Crystal Maiden, finding the counter kill there. In the end, not able to do anything to stop the aggression. Febby tried with a Hadouken, but it wasn't enough. But top lane, Universe also flexing his muscles. And it's going to start Peel Assassin back in the jungle. Sumail playing it safe, and they are continuing to close the gap here top. Just nuking down the Slark, but the smoke is going to wear off EG. Not scouted yet, but also pretty far back. The roll forward will connect on QO, but he gets the leap off. They kick, and they still manage to get the stun that puts TPD in range. But while that was happening, they got the kill mid on the TA, so it's a 1-for-1 here.
Strategy. Use Earth Spirit, find kills around the map, and there's just so many lanes where you can get kills with the Earth Spirit.
Oh, from the high ground, the old man comes. The MP getting dropped. It's on 2, MP very low, nearly dead, and Nova coming through, and that secures the kill. TPD active on the Crystal Maiden.
He wants to go for a tier 1 tower dive, and then you can transition and take, if you take this tier 1 mid tower this early on the game.
Oh, they're rolling. This time it's a miss, but the kick's ahead. He's gonna pull back the boulder, blocking down MP and finishing him off.
Wow. What a rotation.
Converted to the swarm.
Like, doesn't he?
One where she comes to fight. She doesn't just split push. She takes over the enemy jungle, joins the mid or even Roshan engagements, depending on what side of the map you're on. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Arteezy trying to fight it out here. Fear again with the kick. There's the fissure to counterplay it, but Arteezy locks onto Dubu. He's gonna find one. He claps Febby. Might be getting a second here momentarily. Tornado EMP can turn the tide to this fight, though. Arteezy low. Gets off a couple last swipes, but will end up dropping MVP. They need to snowball this one. They will bring down the refraction of Sumail, but can they dive further?
Heroes. Like, this is not even a good exchange for them. Yes, you kill the EG.
Size on Febby. PPD inching forward. Fear's also there. They've got the long range initiation and even walks into the pit. He goes for a bit of a scout, and it's a scout that will result in his untimely demise. And with that, EG gonna finish off the Dark Troll Summoner as well. Fissure. And then we'll see if they want to jump into the pit. It looks still keeps it going well elsewhere. Sumail fairly close, but farming Ancients. Maybe too low. They're going to try to cut him off. Universe says no. The journey around the world ends in death, and now Febby, who wanted to save him, could be next. It's going to be slow going here through a level 2 untouchable. Pops the dust. Just looking for that little bit of move speed coming through. And then Sumail with an aggressive blink, working on MP. Forev does have an Echo Slam. Doesn't want to use it yet, wants to break through this refraction first. This leaves Dubu in a bad position. Slowed down by the Crystal Maiden. Shredded by Arteezy. Another kill for EG. Fissure, but that allows Sumail to blink onto Forev. Even the golem's being turned against him, and now Universe arrives. Where did he come from? From top to bottom, he runs. And Forev will TP away, just make it out in the end, but still the A just going to Arteezy. EG hunting back Dubu with an army of spiderlings. Well, a clean Roshan take, though it looked like it could get messy for a moment there.
After a day of close 2-1 neck-and-neck series yesterday, we may be in for our fourth 2-0 in a row here.
He's been caught in the mid lane, and speaking about quick.
QO, speaking of getting caught out, he's out of mana here.
The man that can't afford to die is the man that will. EG, 12-2.
Shot in that category.
But the thing is, I think it's, let's say we do, it's game 2. He saved the BM for game 2, and it looks secure. Well, they might find Universe here. Swap back in, into an Echo Slam. Big pick for MVP.
And also, seriously, big. Good against the enchantment.
Coming through, slowing him down. It's up to MP to hold the line. The Tornado, not offering much. EMP, not too great either. And now Arteezy blinks onto Febby. Tries to go to work on him as the ult. The kick comes through. Fear drills him. And that means a likely tower dropping as well. Silencing MP. They are going to jump in with QO. He engages. He's desperate to hold the line here, but they magnetized him. Then Forev going to reveal his blink dagger. Just tries to pick it up. They're going to swap away to safety, so they've killed off the Earth Spear. Universe moving in. They are smoked up here on the EG cores, and it looks like they want to jump. Dubu's going to walk right into it. He will be a quick snack for Arteezy. The question is, do they get more QO? Counter initiating. He blinks forward, then pounces away. Pick off from the Enchant Remnant.
Yeah,
and Aether Lens. Then you go.
The nerf reigns and the pass for the Enchanted Remnant makes it a lot harder to rely on, but...
Yeah, still pretty good defensively.
Yeah. It's not good at, like, using on this
Coming.
Well, they'll find
Universe farming Ancients for now. Smoke about to expire, and it will break, and they dust Universe. They get the Echo off. They lock down the Broodmother. They get the kill. MVP.
Fast play from Forev there. Very fast. And EG even quickly looked to rotate
They're hunting QO in the mid lane. Arteezy's gonna have a blink soon. He latches onto him a bit. Fear though with the pullback. Off the mark, the kick will hit though. This could be bad for QO. No ultimate, has the pass in the nick of time. Arteezy though still holding the Aegis here. QO's gonna engage, pouncing forward. Or rather, blinking forward, then pouncing back. And now roll in from Fear, a big commitment into the middle of MVP. Will he get punished for this one? Looks like he's gonna drop. The old man, well, you mentioned balls of steel. I think that qualifies as well, but those balls get crushed anyway. Now QO on the chase, he wants to find more here. Latching onto PPD with the blink forward from the pound. Universe on the backside, going to work with the BKB, ignoring the untouchable of Bebby, working his way down onto the Enchantress while Arteezy and Sumail combine onto Forev. They're going to kill up the Shaker, has the buyback, may need to use it. QO, well, not able to find the Crystal Maiden kill in the end. He has to back away and they jump onto him. They invaded out Arteezy a little bit, but Arteezy's still in the Aegis. The hero they can't afford to lose is Sumail. Tornado crashing through. Can they lock him down? Iceball getting dropped once more into the breach from QO. Not enough to finish the job, but Arteezy's Aegis is going to pop now. He had about 2 minutes left, so it's a pretty big pickoff. Can they kill him again? They want to try. Forev's there. Arteezy popping the ultimate, immediately getting re-stunned, but then pushed back. Looks like he's still going to survive for now. MP laying into him. Plink by Plink. Auto-tech by Auto-tech. They will try to bring him down. Universe looking for the side swipe here. They might lose Arteezy. This is huge! Forev! Massive echo! Brings down Arteezy. Destroys the Crystal Maiden and sends EG ready to go. Okay. And he's coming from the side. It looks like EG want to fight. Fear's in position in the trees, but he's about to be found by Dubu. Scouts him out. The Vengeance gonna ambush the old man, and instead of getting the jump, he goes down. What a play from the support. Heavy out, runs back in, but QO gets to work now. PPD gonna fall. MVP turning this game stack by stack, bit by bit. QO 100 GOD. Turn it 4. 3 down. He might cooperate, he's just sprinting at them. Dubu waiting on the high ground, there's the fissure to start. And then Forev says, let's not do that. But Dubu, oh, maybe the sacrifice, the clap kills him. A bit overeager. They will forfeit the VP's cores, and even their supports remain relevant into the late game, but we're not quite there yet, and EG are on the move. Up to the top lane they go, kick forward, and Q actually pounces into this one. He could be in danger, he's gonna need help. Magnetize coming through. They are gonna swap away to safety, but Arteezy locks on, he just barely gets off the Shadow Dance, sprints backwards. The old man locks into Forev though. There's the Echo, 1-2. QO wants to come back in. He's down the Earth Sphere from the rear, pokes him down with that dagger. Now Universe BKB wants to retreat. It's 3 down for MVP. The man that can't afford to die is Mr. QO. He carries a gem, he carries a hell of a lot of gold, the hopes and dreams of his team, but die he will. It all starts.
Here they come.
Even if they don't fully see it, they know, and in fact they have vision here into the pit, so they know exactly what's happening. Fear's gonna roll in to start it. QO, it's gonna be a die back, it is! Dead for 100, and with that, MVP are gonna get routed. Bebby's next. Well, EG have salvaged this one, and they say, screw the Roche, we're going to take the racks.
You live by QO, you die by QO. It's always been the way with this guy. He puts his team on his back sometimes, has these jaw-dropping performances, but then he makes a mistake like that 2 in a row, and MVP may be done for on the back of that.
A lot of pressure on the young player's shoulders, and speaking of a young player, Sumail, he's a veteran at this point, confident. They just never fail to disappoint on the big stage.
Yeah. A heartbreaking way for MVP to end, and for us, the fans, the viewers, it felt like MVP were going to claw their way back in and make a match of this, but then unfortunate mistakes. It wasn't like, in some ways EG played a hell of a game, but QO just kind of giving them a couple of gifts, and it's EG victorious here, going through to the top 3 of the Shanghai Major.
They've still got a lot of work yet to do. Even should they beat Liquid, it's going to be a long day for them. But for now, all we can do is take our hats off to EG, as well as MVP, who had an incredible run here. Not just them, but also Fnatic from the Southeast Asian region, going deep in this tournament and showing that there's life. It's revitalized. Yeah. SCA, even in defeat, is back.
And unlike some of the other teams, like you see Secret after their win, just ecstatic in the grand finals. EG calm, composed, quiet. They know this is somewhere they've been before. They're expecting to be top 3. They're expecting